Hi guys, welcome back to another stream. It might look a little different because I had to use a whole different like processor kind of to do my stream because the one I was using expired and I guess I have to like pay for it after like a certain amount of time, but I don't have any money. So that's not something that we are going to do. But anyways, let's get back into the game. We're going to start off from where we played last Sunday. Usually I'm supposed to play on Sundays. I mean on Saturdays, but last week forgot. Whoopsie daisy. Um, so let's just get into it. If you don't hear the music, I don't know what happened. So might be. It probably just stopped because I've been on the screen so long because I had to keep setting it up because it took forever. Like I'm using OBS and so I had to like set the whole thing up and at first I was like, oh okay, I'm sorry for that session. Like, oh yeah, I'm ready to play. Like I was using the Talk Studios, but apparently it's like 30 days. Girl, anyways, let's just get to the game. Also, if I it seems like I'm ignoring you guys, I'm not. I'm just not looking at my comments. But like if I do like 30 minutes after you say something, I respond because I randomly decided to look at my thing. So yeah, let's get started. I don't know which one it was. I don't think it matters because I saved over a file. Wait, no, no, just want to play. Oh, oh, I know what happened. What? I don't think this will close my thing. If it does, I'm gonna crash out. Wait. It closed it! And my rubber band broke. The rubber band on my hair broke. And then my game. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. My B. My bad, cuh. I need to re-put my game capture up. Oh my gosh, it's not coming up. What the hell? Wait. 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 I know you guys can hear it. This is not so. What the hell? Oh, nah. I'm gonna have to like reset it. Oh, no. I saw that. Yep. I saw that. I have to re-put my hair back in my ponytail before I get into it. If you wonder why I'm wearing a jacket, it's because, like, just because. This is a new jacket. And it's better. I'd show you guys, but I don't feel like getting out. I'm probably gonna, like, take off this shirt. This looks really hot. This is, ugh, you can see all of me. Ugh, it's so hot. Oh my gosh. It doesn't matter. I don't care anymore. You guys can see all of me. Whoa, shoulders, I know. Now that we've gotten the game set up properly, I don't know if you guys can hear me very well because I didn't test it because that's my bad. But whatever. So now that we've actually started the game properly, let's play. So last time we had to make a new poem for like the whatever. I don't remember. For whatever we had to do. So let's play. You can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Okay, bet. Um, oh yeah, we had to make a new poem. I think I said this time I was gonna appeal to Sayori. I think. I don't remember. I don't know. It was last Sunday. It was 6 days ago, okay. Adventure. Okay. Parfait. The yogurt thing? I don't like parfait. It's probably because the one at my school, it like served really bad parfait. Disown. Mm, Essence, beauty, the beauty, because I'm beautiful. Desire, cruising, headphones, phones. Swimsuit, melancholy, lust, passion, spinning. Oh, I should have picked tenacious. Wait, that looky kind of looks bad. Warm, papa, papa, determination, after image, pop, hopeless, lollipop, games, flower, games. Puppy, oh my gosh, I love puppies. Play, lipstick, lipstick, why not? Cry, precious, bouncy, raindrops, childhood, cute, and scars. I don't know. I did not feel like going through that properly. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Yeah, you should work on your time management skills, babes. If you're the president, like you're get, huh? You're always the last one here. That says something about you, babes. That says something about you and no one else. Don't worry, don't worry. I just walked into. Oh, it's okay that I have best time management skills. I'm the new member. It doesn't matter as much, but for me, but for you, it matters because you're the president. Wait, not the president. I mean, like the club president. You know what I mean? It's fine. It's fine. You know what I mean. We're just pat. Oh my baby. Oh my babe. I love her. I love her. My baby. My baby. I want her so bad. She's on my hear me outs now. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Headphones are falling out. Well, maybe it's not. So it keeps falling out. Gosh, maybe I should take it out. She's gonna take it out. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember this. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help us. That you're all willing to help us out for the festival too. I swear I'm not a little. I'm really. Ah, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Were you guys just hating on it? Like I swear they were hating on it because they didn't want to visit their phones, but now you're all happy go lucky about it. Mm, it's giving two things. It's giving you guys can't make up your minds. Uh-huh. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday? Yeah, that's what I thought. Weren't you just complaining yesterday not to be? Hmm? Well, yeah. I'm not complaining about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day. But it's a whole day where the school gets to we get. It's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a little. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they really have fried squid? Oh no, that's not nasty. Maybe some people like squid. I don't even like squid. Like it's not even just like I live in a place where like everything is deep fried. Like it's either deep fried or smothered in butter. But like deep fried squid low-key sounds disgusting. That's coming from a person who eats like deep fried Oreos. But that low-key kind of sounds gross. I'm sorry. Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? Yes. Yes, that is what I'm saying. You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Huh? Huh? Is it like a huh? I don't get it. Squid non Monica ink Monica. The ink. I think that's what they're implying. I think. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't don't get it. It's not funny. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Oh, it's like a Japanese. Ah, it's like in a different language, I'm assuming. So, like in English translation, it doesn't make as much sense. I get it. I understand it. I understand it. I understand why it didn't make sense. Let's just focus on a. Wait, what if she's breaking the fourth wall? She's girl. Let's now. Let's just focus on. Super hard to pass by. My goodness. Let's just focus on our own event now, okay? Boy, fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me, where's Sayori anyway? Yeah. Oh, my bad. That was me. My bad. I thought it was my girl Yuri. My bad. My bad. Where's Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. Walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I lift my hand in front of her face. Uh-huh. You're spacing out again. Uh, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Excuse me. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone else. Well, alright. You say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else, but the conversation already dispersed with everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time with each other. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. She's a whole desk? I mean, she is like the leader of the group. Like, well, we are in a class. Oh my gosh, I'm slow. I apologize. Aphrodite, what's up? Aphrodite, oh, what's up? What's up, babe? I'm, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have too much going on. Or, like, I'm too hungry. So I was supposed to be with my friend and get all this energy out, but I didn't because his mom said he didn't pick up. So that's why he's gonna still supposed to treat me yesterday, but I didn't. It's really caught. It was like, it's fine, I'll change my anyways. But that's a profit. That's not what we're talking about. Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? In the way that I mean. Well, maybe I'm reading a little into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? If I didn't think so, I would have been talking to you. This looks so salty. Um, I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly driving a rubber racer up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Aphrodite. You must certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just want to ask if you do anything, so I'll drop it. No, no, it's important to me. It's important to me too. I mean, my bad. And I also care about the well-being of my club members too. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Huh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wants to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's just having a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Aphrodite. Me? Girl, I've got Riz. How on earth did you come to that conclusion? Because I've got W Riz. I know, I've got W Riz. Girl, I swear I'm not Jamalfa. I swear I'm not Jamalfa. I apologize. How on earth did you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Huh? She's been so much happier since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. You're so funny, Aphrodite. Girl, I didn't say anything funny. What do you mean? That's that picky behavior, Monica. That's that picky behavior. What you mean? You're so funny. I didn't say a joke. I am not joking. That's my homegirl. She, you're so funny. Nah, cut that out. Cut that shit out. No, 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 no. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Alright, G. Monica smiles at me meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know I won't be able to get her words out of. Excuse me. Monica stands up from her desk and walks around the room to where Sayori is standing. Mm, this is sitting. What's this sitting? I don't know. I watched my kneel down. Oh my gosh, my hair been up. You know what? Probably yeah. Oh, I'm so done. If this possible, I'm like just a little bit. I wish her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting her weigh me down with so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering over me. You want me, don't you? You want me. It's okay, I want you too, Granny. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. My hair. Yeah. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you ever even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot their semi posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I don't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. Sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that what? I should have my bad. Of course, that there are there are certainly those who find in oh, I'm getting annoyed at this point. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, like you. Are you one of those? I'm sure you are, actually. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised, you know. But if you prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'd be glad to listen. Of course you would. You know, you're so nice and kind. That's not. It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a bit little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happening to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. I love you. Oh my gosh, I want you so bad. You don't understand. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. So you and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive of me about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Aphrodite, the world is full of meaning, often hidden by beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person. So, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think that there might be something behind it after all? Mm, I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. In your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Do we have a crush on Sayori, Bella? No, I don't want Yuri. I want Yuri. Sorry, I'm like dying. Look at this. So Yuri, she really means a lot to me, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends. That's all. Yuri suddenly looked deeply into my eyes, expression gentle curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she could be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I also think you're pretty good at so I think I'm pretty good at understanding things. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Oh, that's not a compliment, is it? It is. What it is. What it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, girl. Oh my God, pal. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm pretty sure it's fine. My bad. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the cousin. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayuri. So I have to choose. Oh my god, I have to do this again, bro. This game is getting repetitive, bro. This game is getting repetitive. I'm just looking at this real, bro. It really is. I'm gonna talk to Sayuri. I'm looking kind of bad. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Aphrodite. Uh, thanks. Mm-hmm. Sayuri, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Uh, of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Aphrodite. I'm so a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does, or even not so cute. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't. Oh, this is fun. You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait, of course I do. Oh god, I'm glad the music came back. I've played too many games where, like, when the music stops, you're in trouble. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayuri. I know that you I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you, but we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's each minute of writing, the poem thinking about you. Sayuri? No, opportunity. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayuri has trouble keeping her voice set steady all of a sudden. Is she about to cry? Please don't cry. I'm not good at doing this. Sorry, guys. If you had gone with anyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori! I glance around the room and make sure nobody's noticed this. Sayori. I'm probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself to put on a smile. It's nothing, everybody. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. Go play. What am I, 5? I'm talking to my kindergarten teacher? Go play, sweetie. Sorry. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Okay, guys. Guys, that's it. Let's look up to Monica. Hi, Aphrodite. Hey girl, hey. Have you thought about what to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, take a look at today's poem. Sure, I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other ones were. What I just noticed? Like when it's like, do the poem to who would you feel most? Monica's never on there. Like Monica's not on there. They're like Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri is. Interesting. It makes these two are like the dynamic duo. I don't know. That's kind of exaggerating. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. It's just I'm just teasing. I can't. Please. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. You can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not on a post or anything, am I? No, nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here. That's all. Yeah, I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or anything. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Oh, well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. What happened to, Sayori's? Oh my gosh, I never wrote her poem. What is this? Wait, oh my god, I don't want to read. That's a lot of words. Too bad I ain't reading. I don't think there's any more letters. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sorts of things that give my life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what can't see. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost kind of thoughtful. Oh, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, There's one thing I noticed. It seems that everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? I mean, I'm okay with that. I write a lot of darker things. Not sad, dark. But I say that for a reason. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional. Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into it. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it. And the things that you can work on. This is much more encouraging. That way, it'll make you want to continue improving. That is a good tip. Okay, it's a good tip, Monica. Good job. It's almost like having your own little literature club. Don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That was low-key some good advice. We're not going to save it for last. Well done, Aphrodite. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. My advice has been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's almost more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. Oh my god. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems that everyone is sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess you can't really disagree. I was afraid of this whole thing. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in their writing. I guess, I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself after writing? Huh? I don't know how to do that. Eh? Eh? It's giving empathy. I'm sorry. Well, you know how I'd like to say that your writing is a very personal way of getting in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer, and even in my opinion, even my opinions are just opinions. You know, it's always, as always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always so sophisticated with your writing, and you have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Eh? For me to become someone whose opinion is fearsome? How remarkable of you. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little used to it. Okay. Who's been bullying my baby? No. Who's been bullying my baby? Like, let's talk about it. Who has been bullying my wife? My wife, who's been bullying? Oh, overthinking? Being disliked? Scary. What, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright, do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Again, that's it. Not a word. Too bad I'm not reading. I don't think there's more in these letters. There probably is. I don't care. If there is, I'm missing out. Okay, I'm missing out. Um, I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Matthew and I, well, it was amazing when you wrote about some things similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose I bet if I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably wants to show off. It's not like I have particular interest in her writing style. I just want, I just went with her request. Well, but I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I agree. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, thanks for sharing. Get out of my face now. Excuse me. One more person. It's not that I don't like this game. It's just low-key kind of getting repetitive. It's like, go to the club, share your poem, write your poem, walk Sayori young. That's not walk Sayori young. It maybe will be different. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't there more? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up scaring me away? That's, um, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Okay, I think I told you that. I don't do fun out of here. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. um, just elbowed me in the stomach, girl. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. You're giving like angry Lolita vibes. That's what you're giving, girl. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really watch my rat mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. So many words. Ooh, when your oppressor looks against smile. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do that to someone. Kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Yeah, I feel like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Yeah, for once, babes. Oh my gosh. Uh, Besides, the beach is awesome. It's kinda hard to write about anything negative at the beach. You're lucky right. It is kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Like, well, it depends on the beach that you go to. Because there are some beaches that are like, oh yeah, it's hard to write. Like Venice. Venice is so pretty. It's absolutely gorgeous. But like there are other beaches like the Galveston Beach. Girl, girl. Like, anyways, well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's jeez. She better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wants to write about the same topic. Ugh, you can really can you really see her doing that too? I can't actually. Look, Yuri is my bae, so I don't believe anything bad you could ever say about her because those are just rumors. Let's bring you closer because I can't keep looking at it. Um, Making us write about the same topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. Even it, at the very least, it was good practice. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing pose, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated away from your usual catchphrases when dressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is in the mood too. Set, Dad imitating airs, common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different today is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, that. It seems you're right. Sigh. Why did I say it? Sigh. Sayori's always helped lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's bounce is going off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. Actually, she wasn't feeling well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously, all, all the times, of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That's a curious expression coming from me. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I just talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, uh, um, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I, I'm useless. No, you're not useless. Don't put that into your mind. Sorry. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. No, Nazi's pouting too? Jeez, I can even tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell that things are even harder on me when she's not around. Uh, that may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses on starts nodding to herself. Your mind's already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Aphrodite. The one who's truly useless. Real. Relatable. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that. Uh, that's as Monica is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? Uh, I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. So like Monica's gave me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Aphrodite may not like to be around if we only make him be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting me with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're making a feast for Aphrodite to. What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Aphrodite to decide what he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in. He literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah, Aphrodite, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Ah, of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Uh, this is where, like, you say, oh, no. Oh, shoot. I saved it twice. My bad. Return. So, for this one, I'm gonna do Monica. And when that one ends, I'm gonna do something. Oh, who should I choose? Mm, mm, What's better lore? None of them yet. I feel like I could do Monica because I haven't spent much time with him. But Sayori seems sad. And what do you want to do? I saved it, so it's fine. Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, and but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? But no, sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Wow. So I can't go help my babe. I can't go help my girl. I guess I should choose Monica because they're gonna say the same thing, huh? No, I want to see. I want to see if they say the same thing. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Aphrodite was the one who, uh, that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to help to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. I wouldn't do as good a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. We want our event to succeed, then if we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute resources. Um, so are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. Sigh. It's technically most logical for Aphrodite to help one of you two, so I guess that's what we'll do. I'm gonna override this save. Yes. Return. Natsuki or Yuri, guys? Natsuki or Yuri? Oh, we'll do Yuri. Do you want to bake or... Alright, let's want to bake. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. You guys made it sound like a lot of work, so we could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking's a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute, you were just saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. What have I done? It's okay when I go back. It's okay when I go back, I'll do it. That's good. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except for the performance is going to be awesome. I don't really think that counts. What about you, Aphrodite? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not just be that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, then nobody offers to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look, Natsuki goes over and puts her hands over Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere more special. That'll really be important for the way that that'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns her face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but... Not really? Dang, you too dirty, bro. Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, all people, to us saying such encouraging things, I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'll try to do my best, and all of us are going to make it a really good event. Yeah, yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's something more for today. So there's nothing more today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Mary out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Huh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized you didn't even have a way to contact us. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? Better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring the ingredients. Wait, you coming over to my house? Well, yeah, what's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm a really I'm gonna really show you why I love baking so much, so you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say that you're just gonna give me dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. It's that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with anyone else before. That's that's all it is. That's all it is. So, all right, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Ah, never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday, even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening while we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Would I feel nervous that Say uh, would I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? This has to be in a different language. This has to be in a different language. Because the way that this is set up, it's so weird. Why do it's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, it's for the club. I have nothing to worry about. But if I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Okay, should I keep doing this one? Or should I think I'm just gonna keep doing this one. Until it rides out. I don't know. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. And you haven't checked on Sayori? Girl, I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act. Hey, I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. She probably won't. She seems like the type of person to do that. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after we sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She'd almost had a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. Put putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. Other day? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Last time I checked. What do you mean the other day? Well, I guess he didn't say yesterday, so it doesn't count. But like, when I think of the other day, I think of like, oh, yesterday. That's it's not. I don't know. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything. But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Yeah, go check on girl. I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Aphrodite. Bro, my like stomach dropped. I was like, what happened to Sayori cut? I sit down in her room. Sayori forces small smile. A small smile. It doesn't even say small. I, my dear. Um, Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over in like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sawyer's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over this often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up painting it for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Are you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Uh, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. I think her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something was when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Aphrodite. Huh? Why can't you why can't it just be like it's always been? This was all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been so worried about me at all. You would have come here. You wouldn't oh you wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But it's my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have me come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori, Sayori, you can't just you're like "Ding," after you said something so like dark, so something so deep. Like not how that works, girly. It's not how that works, Pips. I hope you know that. It's, that's not how that works. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for why you'd be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ah, ah. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Aphrodite, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Eh? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Aphrodite? I guess I have no choice this time. Thing is, I've had a really bad depression all my I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why did you think I'm late to school? Do you think I'm at school till late every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I clearly know how worthless I am? Why to go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having to spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. So sad. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori was keeping this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want me so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done something. I've done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. Uh, all you had to do was tell me. You don't understand, Aphrodite. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my face. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get close with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sarah. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Aphrodite, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped me is, is if everything could be like it was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Oh, I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart in a way I couldn't understand. And now you come here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments because I deserve every blessing. Wait. Without thinking, once again, I grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Ah, Aphrodite, Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then it's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have I wouldn't have it any other way. Aphrodite. Sayori wasn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remained at her side. She started sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Aphrodite. I Sayori barely managed. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for is to know that I care. If you have it in you to call me selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make sure these feelings go away. And there's nothing that you need me to do. Then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Saray finally puts her arms around me. I don't know anything. It's really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling anything is when the only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. That's so sad. This isn't really so you guys. This isn't cutesy anymore, you guys. He's really sad. This is really depressing. I don't like this anymore, you guys. Suri lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Um, uh, it's what I want. I promise. I I think that'd be nice then. Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet at my house. At the very least, do you want to come over and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Uh, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back home, anxiously waiting for Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door and let her in. So, hey, I don't know what else I was expecting, but to see Natsuki in something other than her school uniform really threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes make the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's just gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. That's mostly how it feels to see like anyone like that you know in school, outside of school, other than your friends. Look, we don't have uniforms, but like if I just like saw someone that's not my friend group outside of school, I'd just be like, "There's a glitch in the matrix." Anyways, I'm coming in. I'm coming. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large box, probably full of baking supplies. Well, I don't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. It could be that she's a little different outside. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Aphrodite? Am I not a cup? Oh, I think it's because of not a. Come on. Since when do I need to be the gentleman? I grab the bag and Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. Haha, I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist to my chest. Hey, hey, hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. It's because you're a woman! It's not because you're small, it's because you're a woman! Do you really hate do you really hate being small that much? Huh? Um, it's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. Okay, I see. That's something. But geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? Nothing. Just a little. That's just a little boy like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that. Hey, now are you treating me like a kid? I was just trying to be a little nicer, you know. And just because I don't have a mature, sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like I mean. Uh, Natsuki has her words in her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Huh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of lesser into body types like yours. Ah, how would you know that anyway? Just trust words. Yeah, like the kids who watch My Little Sister is so cute. Gross. Hey, who was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get so sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Aphrodite. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. She's satisfied enough for now. I finally get to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, bottles filled with spilled fluid, and plastic bags were strewn across about every countertop. The mixer wasn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Aphrodite, where'd you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon. I need to fill the tray. I think it's in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That's way even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Oh, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? Uh, you're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so. Oh, come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. Not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of coloring in each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is such just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end. Just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. It's like I made on my first day. I try to recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcake, and Sayori and Monka's delighted expressions. I wonder if she can make Natsuki proud like I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I'll use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We used the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with whisking a huge bowl for icing. Eh? The icing is still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Geez, I'll be here all night if we do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing already free. See? I, as if trying to emphasize it, Natsuki sticks her finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki grabs my wrist. Don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, huh? You're forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back and inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you, Max. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I carefully scoop some with my fingers just as Natsuki tugs me with all her might. Ah! The force Natsuki pulling me forced me to tumble, making her stumble in return. Gross! You got it on my face. On my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue. It's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand and it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh no, it's getting freaky in here. Oh, she's played on your tooth. I just noticed that. That's so cute. Haha, stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. Do I know? Do I? It's just fun seeing you react to it. You don't You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things like that just to get a reaction out of me? You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this then either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Oh no, it's getting freaky in here. Oh no. Oh no. I'm glad I put this as for intended and for specific audiences because let's get freaky. What? Did you seriously just uh, Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Aphrodite, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls, unless you really like them. You know that, right? Look at the questions she asks me, just like that. How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki glanced at me in silence. I noticed her swallowed breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Uh, Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough, cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in there, dummy. How did you possibly make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. I don't blame you for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses the oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sits on top of the stove. Another moment, the fire alarm starts. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been released. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays in the oven, and then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the oven. Oh, look how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll all look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I bought the decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that'll make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up the one with the nozzle that's much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can make two stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? So we can make more literary things by writing a different word on top of each of the cupcakes. It'd be more fun to see people choose our cupcake based on the word that they like. Uh, hmm? I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so, uh, maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. You're not, you're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Why are they like hardcore flirting? If I would have known this was gonna happen, I would have chose Yuri. Uh, did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle to each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. But giving me a chance to think before Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing. Then, oh, whoops. We're finally finished. I would have thought like there'd be like a little baking mini game. That's why I chose it. Yeah. Missed opportunity, bro. Look at how pretty they are all together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. So you're the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we probably done 10 cupcakes already. and then she was still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping that we'd have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Ah, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man, as usual, let's keep it put the blame on me. You can bring out the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, you could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Ah, yeah. Again, I again think about the conversation I had with Sayuri earlier today. I feel so helpless. Sayuri always does listen to me, but at that point, it feels like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, I didn't take the opportunity to get close to her like I wanted. Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki, huh? What you said before about not always having this chance doesn't mean that it'll be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If we want to read manga or go out somewhere. Um, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me more tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Aphrodite, I thought you only cared about getting this done. Uh, I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Oh, back up! Wait, Natsuki, standing inches away from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel a finger slowly touch at the side of my shirt, holding onto me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. I felt it. For a while now. Ugh. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Yeah, that's right. Gets back up. Sayuri? Huh? Ah! Hi, Aphrodite. Sayuri. Just now, we weren't. It's okay, Aphrodite. I just stopped by to say hi. Uh, well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll see you at the festival tomorrow. It's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayuri waves goodbye. Sayuri, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Uh, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. My hands are so sweaty. Oh my gosh. I have to do this tomorrow too, bro. Man, I have to do this tomorrow too, bro. Oh dear. Um, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What you're talking about. You know, what are you talking about? You know, how much fun you're having with Natsuki and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Oh, is that all that matters? Uh, tears start to fall down Sarah's face again. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Aphrodite? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Aphrodite. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just. Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori, what I said before was true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. Something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, but Sayuri looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Aphrodite. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayuri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me, Sayuri. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I didn't. I did this to myself. Hmm, Aphrodite, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And and That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I set my hand down Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand into my. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Weightlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand your feelings, I know what you need most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori? Oh, ah, I love you. I wouldn't do that. Uh, those are my true feelings. So there's no way I could make you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending so much time with everyone at the club, making new friends, having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy. Aphrodite, suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms around me. Aphrodite, is this really okay? I don't like this one. Um, I want to do this one. Oh, no, hold on. Oh, wait, I didn't like that one. You'll only be my dearest friend. I didn't like that one. I didn't like that. That was a little too wholesome. What you need is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how you've been happy after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and will make you happy in the end. I promise to get things back the way they were. I I see. So Yuri forces a smile with an incredibly pained expression. Aha, this is what it feels like to get stabbed. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? So I write a poem about this. So Yuri, it's okay. This is just my punishment. Remember, you're being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole thing there was no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, just so I can get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I wanted to get back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Aphrodite. Okay, yeah, I'll trust you with anything, anything at all. So your small finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. I'm not doing that. Under her head with both hands, she smooths all these she can. I'm so shocked I didn't know how to react. So Yuri looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. What? Sayori, I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more I could have done. The most I could do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on that path that is right. I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should do something more or something different. I know that these thoughts will continue to plague me until they're back to where they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. I like this one. It was more bittersweet. So Yuri will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every single day. It's the day of the festival. Who's the festival on a Monday, bro? Of all days, I expected this to be walking to school, Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to your house to wake her up, but I decided it's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself, carefully stacked them with two trays. Natsuki's already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I'll probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival, but knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Where did the music go? No, I'm not joking. Where did the music go? It's like dead silent. Aphrodite, you're the first one here. Thanks for being so early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica placed little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems that were performed. At the end, I found random people online that I thought Monica would like and submit it. So that'll be the one I'll be performing. Excuse me. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think when on days this important she'll try a little harder? I say, but I still remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful knowing that not nearly it's not that nearly simple for her. It's not nearly that simple for her. Sorry. I only say it because Sorry, I'm back. I had to go take care of the business. But back to the game. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little more responsibility for Aphrodite. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, do you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? How I basically turned down her confession? That makes me seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you really don't know the full story at all yet, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh, Monica's being friendly as usual, but for some reason, I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Pages? Every member's poem is nearly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the one they performed during our practice. What is this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. Oh, get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But the poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Dang. Oh, ah, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pin in my stomach. Aphrodite, what's wrong? Uh, nothing. The poem feels completely different from something else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. I um, don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder for Sayori. Not a big deal. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same that they've always been. That's all she needs. That's what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knocks on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She's a really heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh! Oh! An exception has occurred. File game script, chapter 5. See traceback text for detail. Stop. Thanks. Wait, I look want to check that though. Game script chapter 5? Wouldn't that be like my files? Wouldn't that be like in my files? No, it wouldn't be in my files because I didn't download this from I downloaded this from Steam. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. So I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I knew it was best, that everything would be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to be what pushed her over the edge. I, her antagonist scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I not do that to her? Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swimming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance, and it wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. And, and, what the fuck? Uh, my other, mm, see. I want to go to my other save files to try and fix it, try to do it, but mm, sounds interesting. I forgot this was a horror game. I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air. She's telling this girl is my neighbor. I, you know the kind of thing we used to talk. Um, so an ordinary school day, like one of these is worse, but surrounded by couples and friends who go to school together. Meanwhile, I've always wanted to be alone. Let me tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation in joining a club. I'm perfectly content getting on the average. It's an anime club, but it's only 50 any girls in it anyway. The school days are as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things this year, frankly, the world when it comes to motivation. Clubs, there aren't really any clubs that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Aphrodite, Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect you to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We don't know each other. We know each other. Well, we really talk, but we were in the same class this year. This is big old jug of soda. Not chocolate. I didn't feel like I've been talking a lot. Excuse me. Yep, yep. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuine was a little, hey, didn't you say that? Well, what did you come here for anyway? Well, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here or markers? I guess you could check in the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Uh, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to enjoy? Actually, I'm starting a new one, the literature club. Starting? Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Um, uh, it's kind of embarrassing, but there's only three of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. but it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. Hmm. Um, guys, I'm a little scared. Um, I mean, one of my members even keeps her mom lecture in the club room. Right, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always says that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Mom could say she. Hmm. Hey, Aphrodite, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? Well, we won't ask you to join, but if you could, at the very least, visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Um, well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Oh, awesome. You're really sweet, Aphrodite. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for materials another time. You're more important. And thus to mark the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible spell. No, it's the day I sold my soul for Cupcake. I timidly followed Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school to really visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. What the hell was that? I'm back, and I brought guests with me. Eh, a guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Aphrodite. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sad attitude who names apparently Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. The small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyways, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. This is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears apparently more mature in Finland, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Aphrodite in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you this in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know, sorry, I did forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Aphrodite? Because I have a few desks rearranged on my table, Yuri to, walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. You know, I know you don't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort into starting something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we'll all really grow this club before we graduate, right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Yuri Natsuki reluctantly agrees. It's such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica was working really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of both of us, in front of each of us. For Yep, the whole tea set in the classroom. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, isn't a hot cup of tea help you through a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Eh, that's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean, that I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smells to herself in the mirror. So, Aphrodite, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little books I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Yosuke's head suddenly perks up. Looking, looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quietly. No, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy books. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. It's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. You know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. Suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world. I can't really put it down. Surreal horror was often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Oh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, it just Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a single split second. Never mind. That's right, you used to like to write cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Mostly averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Mosky feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing everyone, even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for you, Yuri. We all sat in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Hmm? Natsuki and Yuri quizzically look at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Um, ah, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for us all to participate in together. I did take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Aphrodite? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached over the most important topic, I what became forth was on my mind the entire time. I never said I'd be joining this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Eh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back at me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Aphrodite. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need four, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival, I, I'm defenseless against these laws. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty rough. So if I'm writing poems, so if writing poems the president to pay or to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes lit up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Aphrodite? Yeah. It'll it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really did just left off of that after all that, I'd be super pissed. Aphrodite, I'm so happy. You can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to next week's meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Aphrodite, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat while Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart from the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the nursery club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem. Ooh, you've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yeah. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Uh, oh, all my saves are gone. What the hell? Anyways, I think that's um I think that's all for today. I think I'm gonna end it here for today because lots happened and I've also been streaming for almost 2 hours. So I think this is a good place to stop. I'm low-key still kind of processing the Sayori thing. I think my saves aren't here anymore. So I'm low-key kind of mad because because I'm thinking, hey, I could just go back and retry and like see what happens when I say I love you instead. But I guess that's not an option. But yeah, that is all for my stream today. I am so glad that you guys can join me for the stream. I will be streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna start switching over stands again. If you have any suggestions for like games I should play, please tell me. I do have a Discord server that is currently in progress. So if you wanna drop some games over there, go ahead. Give me some engagement, perhaps. And if you ever want to rewatch a video that or a stream that you missed, I will be posting these also on YouTube. So thank you for joining me for my stream. Love you guys. Bye bye.